So give me that. So how's that, chat? Did you see? Can you hear me? Can you all hear me? Can you hear the music? Can you hear the music as well? Good, you can hear the music, so we got what we wanted. You can see me on camera as well, right? Let me just check on... Wow, that's... no, okay, I can't check anymore. Oh, well, actually you won't be able to see me probably. Give me a second. There is a weird... bug with okay, is it still gone? Is it still fine? This should still be fine. If not, OBS is being a dummy again, because there is a stupid bug with OBS right now. So widescreen. Wow, why is... Oh, that's why. There we go. Now we got it. Now it's actually perfect. Alright. There we go. Now we have it. Alright, so chat, what I came up with. The last OBS update actually messed up a few things. But yeah, we good. So, I'll turn off the chat for... No, actually, let me actually put it on the side. And make it auto-hide. Alright, so... First thing I thought was like, hey, we just had the EU Weekly. Also, sorry about the mic quality. I know it's the headset. It doesn't have the best microphone. So why don't we just take a stroll through Kakariko? So hey, first is guard. Yo, you're freaking big, dude. Why are you so gigantic? Oh, because I'm sitting. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, let's dive into Kakariko. Sadly, the Kakus, I was sad because they are not walking around and you can't punch them. Like, I can't even pick them up. Like, they are not solid. That's pretty shitty. But hey, that's fine. Also, I really want to know how many people are still watching. No, B, this is not multiplayer. So yeah, what my idea was is that we actually go on top of the windmill up there. And then we're gonna do the... Can we go to the graveyard? Is Dampy actually over there? I want to know. Now I really want to know. Is he there? Dang, they even changed the music. Is Dampy... Is he here? Dang, he's not here. That's too bad. Okay, so, okay, let's go back. And let's actually do the Ask Me Anything. So my idea was... Yeah, it's wrong time of day. God damn it. So my idea was to do the first half here in Kakariko. And then for the second half, I have another idea. So, wait. How do I... Oh, there we go. Hey! Look! Who's here? It's Epona! What are you doing here? Anyways. I thought, why not just be here? Give me that. Give me that. Alright, Chad. So this is your moment. This is your moment. If you have any questions for me. It's been a long time since I started. Whoa, that's not what I wanted. Yeah. It's been a long time since I started being your admin, if you want to say it like that. And I thought it was more than accurate or more than fair to give you all a chance to basically ask me whatever you want. Really, whatever you want. Now is your time. So go ahead. I'm open to questions. Sound should be fine. So first question, when is VR, Rando? Well, that's not up to me. I'd enjoy it a lot. I really would, but that's not up to me. So maybe never. I know there is attempts to give a bit of from the bottom of the screen is missing. Yeah, that's probably due to the Omnibar. But that shouldn't be that bad. So okay, let's start. But yeah, quickly to finish up totals. There is a few people actually trying to get Breath of the Wild into a VR experience right now. It's working already, it's playable, but I'm not sure how far in they are. So, Floha, I started with ZSR. Dang. Well, I became a part of ZSR in, I want to say 2015, when I constantly started doing verifications, a lot, I mean, of documentation for Twilight Princess. And in 2017, I pretty much took over. There was like a grace period where Vixie and Max were holding like the official admin position, if you want so. But basically, for the past 3 years, I own ZeldaSpeedRuns. It's a trademark in Germany, and yeah, basically that's it. Since a few months ago, Max completely transferred the website over to me as well. So yeah. And the idea to switch ZSR from like being a pure leaderboards website that has guides to like the entertainment thing that it's now, I had basically when I took over, ZSR was really quiet and basically dead and nobody used it a lot anymore. The servers were really unstable, speedrun.com came up. So it kind of didn't have a place anymore, I felt. So we switched more to doing a lot more streams. And yeah, this just kind of blew up. Like we have our very own style of doing things. You know? I guess you all know what I mean. Like ZSR does things a lot different than other restream channels. And I think it really gave us a lot. Like the communities and us as a whole. Thoughts on Call of Duty Mochi today? Yeah, well, that's gonna be a troll fest. Please don't do any shenanigans. Just show us some great competitive OTR. I'd enjoy that. Who has more of a reputation for trolley seats? Definitely me. There's no trollier seats than TreZ seats. I mean, you all know it. Alright, more questions. I'm open. Also, this is kinda nice, I gotta admit. Thank you, Brando. Also, I just had an idea. Why are we not taking this a step further? And actually go up here. 8. I like that. Let's stay up here. No, Din. It is fun, I gotta admit, it is really fun. But Alex is is quite more fun. Alright. Give me questions, guys. You do, Hayden, that's true. Yeah, I was the man on the roof the entire time. Alright. Hit me with questions, folks. Like, literally. I mean it. Like, anything. I'm willing to talk about anything that doesn't get the channel banned. What's your least favorite TP dungeon? That's actually a tough one. Lakebed Temple. Din. Lakebed Temple. Wolfman, I want to definitely see, obviously I'm biased, but I want to see a Twilight Princess randomizer, which is currently in the works, but not really, like, at any playable state yet. I'd also love to see I know people would think it's weird, but I'd love to see a randomizer of some form for the CDI games. Mainly to give them a bit more audience. Drew, no, there is sadly no Mrs. Tresco. That's not by choice though. I have been on my own for quite a few years now, for 4 years actually. And well, it never really turned out. I'm at the age where I kinda look into family planning and stuff, and really look into it, but it just hasn't turned out yet. Kai is the best Zelda boss from any game. I gotta say, I really love the concept of Zand in TP. Oh, it's hard to say though. It's really hard to say. I'd probably go with Zand. To be fair, not that many boss fights come to mind right now. I also like the Calamity Ganon fight in Breath of the Wild just because it's very dynamic, if you understand. Are you a boy or a girl? I mean, you know the answer to that question. Which is your favorite rando? I gotta admit, I need to say OTR obviously, and I love OTR to death. But me personally, just as a player, I have a really sweet spot for A Link to the Past randomizer. I gotta admit that. What's your favorite MQ dungeon OOT? Don't blame me, but I have never played MQ to a point where I could judge all dungeons. Who on the ZSR stuff should we blame if you are unavailable? Definitely Dragonbane, because he's actually like getting me hooked up with work a lot. And also Norinato, because she's keeping me busy. For good reasons too, though. She's reminding me of a lot of stuff that needs to be done. Whoops. What is your sleep schedule? That's an issue. Well, my sleep schedule, as you can all probably imagine, has been really off for a long time. Like, there is phases when I don't have to go to work. Like, usually I work from 8 to 5. That means I have to get up at 6:30 in the morning. But when I don't have to work, my sleep schedule, especially with ZSR stuff, is like completely off the hooks. Like, the past week I had 3 days off, and every single of these days I worked on ZSR code until 6 in the morning. My sleep schedule normally is a somewhat decent one, but I never, or I rarely sleep more than 4.5 hours, just because I don't have the time to sleep more. So 4.5 hours is like my standard. Who's your favorite restreamer? Be honest. Then obviously, as I like myself the most, I'm my most favorite restreamer. If I look at the others, I gotta admit, just from his style of handling stuff and like keeping and staying in touch with the audience, I love Void's way of approaching the audience. What is your work outside of the ZSR? So, Brendo, I'm a DevOps engineer. If you don't know what a DevOps engineer is basically the bridge between the developers of a company and the operations. So, basically, the person that's in charge for the integration of the development work within the ecosystem of Nado, you're not retiring. You know you don't have a choice. The ecosystem, then being responsible for the service always running, that kind of stuff. Wow, Din, that's your fault. Apologize to Nado. Who's your favorite seat roller? I gotta admit that's me, because I love my seats. They're usually so bad. Alright. Keep hitting me, folks. Actually, while we're at it, while we're here, let's quickly do something else that I prepared. Because I do love it. And let's switch off Ocarina of Time rando. Because I really got tired of the music, I gotta admit. And let's go to the outset. Because the outset is beautiful. Alright. Yes, not being able to retire as a restreamer is in contract, indeed. Alright, here we go. I love the outset. Outset is just beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. Also, I'm sorry, Winnie Demon. I hope not. I'm teleporting in the hopes that nobody gets sick. What's been the funniest thing to happen since being admin? Do you mean admin of OTR or ZSR, Chimp? What's your favorite song that's not Midwest Desperate Hour? That's the Terrytown theme from Breath of the Wild, probably. The Terrytown theme from Breath of the Wild is fantastic. Why not both? Okay, so as a ZSR admin, what has been the funniest thing? Oh, that's actually hard to say. That's actually really hard to say. There have been a lot of fun things. Oh god, I really can't say. Like, one super funny thing was actually happened last week when we did, or a few days ago, when we did the Wind Waker randomizer stream. And for the 4th game, we actually did did a kazoo intro as a duet. Bob plays anything and me. Shout out to that guy. That was simply amazing. But there's like a few more things. Like, we had really, really, really fun Subgoal reward events that were just so great and funny. ZSR M18 had the Spirit Tracks run by Ben Stevens. Just being there was like super fun. And as an OTR admin, obviously a few things just blurred together at this point, but as an OTR admin, really fun was the mishaps that keep happening during my health sanities, and obviously also stuff like the blame TreZ stuff. I really love that because I like making a fool of myself. I think it's a funny thing. And, well, yeah, I really endorse that meme because I think it's good. What's your favorite Zelda song? I have talked about it. Which is the best, most fun race you have ever seen? Ooh, that's really hard for me because I'm not able to watch a lot of races. Usually for me, races are just super fun if I have really entertaining commentary. So I can't really pick a favorite there. What's the best Zelda Speed game that's not TP? TP is not the best Zelda Speed game at this point anymore, I want to say. I really like, just for its competitiveness, I really like, A Link to the Past again. Then I think that the Wind Waker HD, even while it's really hard, no, not HD, the Wind Waker SD, while it's really hard, it's a fantastic speed game. And the Minish Cap, I always loved the Minish Cap as a speedrun. Also, yeah, didn't just mention that massive sub bump we got on the DP restream in Season 2. Hitting 1,000 subscribers, and in the end we reached 1,200, I believe, was absolutely crazy. That was like one of my most like memorable moments. Besides like the ending of my first 2 ZSR marathons. On the ending, when I did the outro of the first ZSR marathon I did in 2017, I actually cried on stream. Because it was like so weird as a feeling. Why does everyone blame TreZ? Well, first, I really do make funny mistakes. And second, I really endorse that meme. Because I think like giving the community like a figure to identify with and like make fun of is really good for like the community feeling, you know? I think it's good. What's your favorite random to roll seeds for? My favorite random to roll seeds for is OTR indeed, because the choices we have are like so big. And like the variety between the weekly settings and everything else you can do is so fun. Also, I helped coding, or I was involved in coding the web generator, so sweet spot in my heart and stuff. What are your hobbies outside of ZSR? Well, I'm a musician. Besides coding and stuff, which is not only my job but also a hobby, I am a musician, and that's my main hobby, so I do this a lot. Do you play some non-Zelda games? Yes, I do. I have been a competitive Dota player for a long time. I also love playing other games, like racing games I was into quite a while. I did play shooters a lot, currently playing Half-Life Alyx. Yeah, I'm not playing as much games as I did before, which is why I got this VR headset in the first place. Just because gaming is not touching me as much anymore. But yeah. Any plans to do anything different with channel points? I gotta admit, I have not looked into channel points that much yet. But I'm really open to suggestions there. Do you love me, TreZ? Of course I love you, Void. I love all of you. Like, my entire staff is like the most fantastic bunch of people I have met online ever. And I'm really happy and really grateful that I have them. Like, that sounds like a cheap way of addressing this, but it's true. Like, they do so much work for it and get so little out of it. I'm really grateful to have them. Like, really. ZSR is not my full-time job, actually. It's a trademark I have, and like it's something I do as a side gig. But my main job is being a DevOps engineer. Any chance of newer multi-game randos being done in similar fashion? Brando, it's very doubtful. A Link to the Past and Super Metroid have the weird occurrence of them basically having all their code on 2 different sides of an image of the cartridge, basically. So it was fairly easy to mash them together. All newer Zeldas are so much more complex, big, and like diverse in code that we looked into like combining OTR and or like OT and MM before, and even that is super hard because the save game or the saving mechanisms are completely different. So it's really doubtful that it happens anytime soon. When are you gonna pay us? That's actually the first thing I would like to do once speedrunning restreaming gets to a point where it makes enough money to allow that. At this point, the day I'd start paying all of you as much as I want to, like on a regular basis, I could basically close down because I'd be paying more than it makes. That's the sad truth. I feel kind of bad about this every single week. And I'd understand everybody that says I'm leaving because you're not paying me. That's why I try to like make up for it with like little gifts here and there. But yeah, I don't know. It's really hard. I guess I'm out of questions. Get going. Also, what does the clock say? Okay, we have like another half hour. Let's go down and get some rupees. Come on. Get me over there. Get me over there. There we go. So, while we were talking about money... Whoops. I dropped it. So this is a blue rupee, not a green one. This is not Greg. Whoa, 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 no, no. Shit. I dropped it. There we go. So this is a blue rupee. This is not Greg. This is blue Greg. Blue Greg. Right? Go. Alright, guys. Do you have any more questions? I'm open to more questions. Of course. Yeah, this is brag. We could also switch to another location, but I don't have any more Zelda locations, I believe. Oh, can you actually go up here? When do you join weekly? Trent, I have been thinking about it more these days, because I have a little more time at home. Not bad, Tuska. I've been thinking more about it lately, because I have more time due to the COVID stuff, to the pandemic stuff. Oh, this is actually... This is nice. Let's stay up here. Yeah, let's stay up here. To the COVID stuff, so I might join one in a week or two, but no promises here. Also, there's a few more things that you will probably hear about me, because it's surprising how these things come together. But earlier today I was asked about an interview for Zelda Dungeon, and I already replied to them and gave them the answers to the questions they had. Yeah, you'll probably read about that next week or something, if you want to. Alright. So, if you have any more questions, feel free. I don't want to cut this short, of course, so I'm all yours in that regard. Not sure how many people are still watching. Can I actually see this? Yes, I can. 178. Jesus. Some of you have work to do. Nado. What do you hope to see in Breath of the Wild 2? That's actually a fantastic question. I love that question. So, I loved Breath of the Wild. I did. There's a few things that I think Nintendo could have done better. For once, I think while the beasts, like the giants, I actually can't remember the name. While those were really cool, I think they could have been, like, they were too similar to each other. Like, the mechanic was pretty clear. I think Breath of the Wild had the chance to actually give us more different and diverse dungeon mechanics, and yet really didn't. So I think they should really look into the dungeon thing again. I don't specifically think I need the old dungeon thing again, but it should be different and more diverse. And also, I think they should try something else with the art style again, which probably won't happen, but it's just me. I'd actually love another more dark-ish Zelda art style, like the Twilight Princess one, like Twilight Princess had. But I know that many people are not thinking that way, so I'd be fine either way. Yes, I want a full restreamer cast for the reason why I join a weekly. When are you gonna learn Python? Honestly, then I guess it's about time I do. But I'll see. I kind of want to do C++ first. Best food? No. So pineapple on pizza is like disgusting and shouldn't be a thing. No, I really don't care, but I just don't like it. And well, let's say best food. Hard to say. I like a lot of things. Like God, the stuff I like is rather diverse, so I don't know. Not sure I can go into the details right now, especially because I'm missing the English words, I believe. Favorite beer? German beer. Actually, it's called Bitburger, and it's like a Pilsner, and rather herb. But I like it. OTR VR would be fun, yeah. Alright. Tea or coffee? I half a year ago would have said tea, because I really like tea. But since I've been starting drinking really good coffee at work, I kind of want to switch to coffee. How many people work help at ZSR? Well, if we just look at staff and restreamers, we are like, can anybody count? I believe we're like 18, something like that, 15 to 18. Full-time, like, employed in a sense, like, I want to say really, like, full-time working on it are Dragonbane and me, so 2. And then there's like the staff members, Void, Cops, Nado, Lost, that really do a lot on top. Especially Void, especially Lost. No, dang, Void and Lost are currently a little on a break, so Nado and Cops are really doing a lot of work, like scheduling, communication, all that kind of stuff. Then we have the fantastic restreamers who actually run the streams. 23, all right. Favorite music artist? I have a really diverse taste, so the most favorite is hard to say. I always loved Billy Joel, like legit. I also rock a cappella, so I have a few really favorite a cappella groups. I do like, I know it's funny, because that's just not something you usually say, but I do like Ed Sheeran, just because Ed Sheeran gives me a really relaxed feeling. Like, I do kind of like text-heavy music and chill music, just because it's something I really need to relax, and I do like Ed Sheeran for that reason. Favorite non-Zelda game? For speedrunning, that's probably GTA San Andreas, because I really love the GTA San Andreas speedrun, but there's a few more things that I really love as a speedrun. Favorite non-Zelda game? Wow, that's a tough one. That's actually a tough one. Wow. No, my favorite ZSR mod, if I just look at the Twitch channel, is Willa J. Bradley. Period. No, just kidding. I love all my mods. Favorite non-Zelda game? There's a few I absolutely adore. Dota 2 is a game that I spent 4,000 hours in, I believe, or 3,000. I loved Warcraft 3 when it came out, like every single bit of it. I do love the Max Payne series, like Max Payne 3. I played multiple times and the others before. Half-Life, of course. Half-Life, of course. What's wrong, Apathy? Wait. It's 19... Did nobody... Okay. I'm gonna quickly... I guess, guys, I gotta cut this. Because there is... Wait. I quickly gotta check something. I know you guys are seeing stuff now that you're not supposed to see, but... I hope I didn't forget anything. Oh no, it's... Wait. Where are we? Load the thing. Wait. 5 p.m. Yeah. Oh, it's on ZSR 3. Okay. Apparently you just scared me. I thought that... Wait, is the stream running? Is it not? Is the Link to the Past stream running? Can somebody of my mods please confirm? Okay, good. Okay, good. Aha! Okay, this scared me for a second. By the way, okay, I'm good. Then, okay. I panicked for a second, because I kind of lost track of time. I'm not seeing a clock right now. Let's actually get on a ship. I want to get on a ship. So it was kind of scaring me. Can I get up there? Okay, we're walking it. No, we're just staying here. Can I get over there? Get me up there. Oh god, I can get up here even. Alright, cool. So yeah, I probably did miss a few questions. I'm sorry. If I missed any, please make sure to ask me again. So what's your favorite non-ZSR Twitch stream? That's probably Joshimus. That's Josh IMUZ. Doing GTA San Andreas and other stuff like VR stuff, and I love watching him. There's also Demon, which does also non-Zelda stuff at times. But I am sadly not watching as much Twitch as back in the day anymore. Cool, but I have not played the finished Black Mesa yet, just when it was early in beta. When I'm going to be able to work off my indentured servitude. I don't even know what to answer to that. Riley, favorite board game? Pfft. Hard. Do we count like Werewolf as a board game? Then it's Werewolf. Oh, B-Luigi, that's mean. I love both. Like, I'm a big fan of Luigi's Mansion. But probably Mario. Actually, while we have a little bit of time, let's actually switch to a little more chill environment before we end. One more apartment. No, that's not the one I wanted. Dang it. This is the one I wanted. Because I really like this view. I think this view is just fantastic, so I kind of want to have it. Oh, Mafia would have been fun. Also, definitely normal Werewolf. Ultimate One Night Werewolf, while I finally played it, is fun. But I think the long Werewolf games are just making it more interesting. How do I feel being the admin of ZSR? JLo Yoshi, no. I never wanted to do that. Like, legit, I never felt that I want to be or need to be the admin of ZSR. It's... one thing it definitely is, it is an honor. Because it allows you to connect with so many communities. And being, like, viewed as a person... as a person that actually, like, means something. Although that's not the case. I don't see myself as a special person in the community. But, like, I feel legit blessed to be able to work with so many talented people. Be it my staff, people like Void, like Nado, like my friend and Tech Admin, Dragonbane, all our restreamers, be it new ones, like Chimp, be it the old guard of people that have been around forever, like Din or like Lost. And also all these amazing people from the communities, like be it OTR, Test Runner, be it the different communities like Apathy Duck, dealing to the past stuff, these Zelda 2 communities with like Alan Halfley, Zan from Breath of the Wild. Gymnast is a person that I really adore. There's, in A Link to the Past, there's Annie, there's so many nice people that I got to meet, even if we're not always on the same page, and that kind of makes me feel blessed. Chimp, yes, we can have a restream goal of Secret Hitler. I'm fine. I like it. I call you Olden. Except for board games with ZSR stuff. I think board games do not work as well when you're not seeing each other in person and like don't sit next to each other, but we can definitely try. Like in general, the subgoals that we do really just should be something that the community wants, not something we need or we want to do as CSR. It also should be Cups finished in 40th place with a time of 4-3. Dang it, Cups, you blow. I have no idea whether in the head what city that is. Maybe it does say. If I check it, it's sadly. No, it doesn't say, sadly. Top 50 Cups. Hayden, I didn't hear about your plan. Oh, is that tomorrow? I had no idea that's tomorrow. I legit had no idea. It kind of went past me. Well, from actually having done a few planos lately, even if it's not TMCR, good luck. Alright, so one more environment. Because I haven't touched this myself yet and I want to see how it looks. Oh, this is interesting. Can I? No, I cannot. My controls are a little bit wonky because I'm sitting in a pretty tight spot right now. This is ugly though, I don't like it. Actually, let's go back to Kakariko for the rest, because people haven't seen it yet. Oh, it actually brings me back to the position where I stopped, that's nice. So let's finish this off in Kakariko, where it all started. But yeah. While we have a few more minutes, like 10 more minutes, people, if you have any... Lesality, thank you so much for your continuous support. And it sounds like it's just a saying at this point, but we really mean it. Like, ZSR really couldn't run without all of you guys, and we really mean it when we say thank you for your continuous support. Because that's what keeps me and DB mainly, and the others running. We couldn't do it without. It's just too much time input to just do it like that. Alright, folks. If you don't have any more questions, and I'm more than willing to do a few more, I want to close this down already. And I want to thank you all for watching. Because this has been something that I wanted to do at HDQ, and it would have been probably more fun doing it in an environment like HDQ, but the internet just didn't allow it, and it was frustrating as is, so we didn't try it. So I'm gonna be your man on the roof now, here. I'm the man on the roof. I have been the man on the roof all along. And I want to thank you all for the big thank yous and everything you do for us. Because, yes, we provide content, but we couldn't do it without the volunteers, without the runners. And, yes, it's more than great. L-Trip, there is no, like, exact way to contribute financially to the OT render development team, just because they don't have anything set up. And since you specifically asked about the OT render development team, I'm not gonna suggest the ZSR channels. There is ways to support ZSR, but that's not the same thing. So we as ZSR, like Dragonbane and me, are working on a web generator, but that's it. Alright, folks. In that regard, I hope you all enjoyed what you saw. And I want to thank you all for watching. And, yeah, if you want to see more, consider following. Even if you want to support us more, subscribing. Check out the different channels we have. Make sure to drop by on ZSR3. Also, I would appreciate it somebody else in, like Void, if you actually did rate ZSR3, if it's already on, once I'm done here. Once I switch to the end screen. But yeah. Thank you all for watching. It was a blast, actually. I enjoyed it. And take care.